I am Professor Vinster, and welcome to Jurplastic World.
Hello, this is a new project I've been working on. It's an arowana, a fish, and it's been on a lot of channels that I've seen what I watch. Young guys doing fishing in sewers and catching these fish. So I thought it'd be kind of neat to make this fish. Now I have one more piece for it on the printer right now, the very last piece. We have everything else. We have the tail, we have mid body, and the head and everything. So might as well get started because it's not going to be put together in 2 seconds. A bit of the ridge. It's easier to put together without the ridge. And it's more accurate. Ready. Put that there. Now I wear these glasses because that way I can get it as close as possible. All right, we're going to use the hot, well, then again, here's the hot glue, I call it again. Insta glue. I have to get that in my head. Insta glue. And put it all around the outside so it kind of, you can get it to ooze out. That way you don't have to use as much filler. Take it through the center. Put that there. And we'll take that and put that on top of that. Even it up as well as we can. Get the there goes the finger sticking again. It's pretty good. It's very good, actually. Yeah, it's very good. Now, without getting any in my drink, I'll put my drink over here. Get the kicker out. And we'll do a kick. Set the glue up. Oh wait, I'll stick myself to it again. So there's the first part. The arowana. It's really, really neat. Now we got to choose which is the next piece to go to it. So this will be the next piece to go to it. So that we're getting on a bit of an angle. So now we'll look at the edges to see what kind of edge we have. It's a lot easier to line up because if you got a bit of a lip sticking out from the print being printed, and what happens is it's inaccurate when you put it together. I want it as close as possible. And then kind of do like a test fit. Get it, test fit, get an idea. Sometimes I'll mark it with a pencil. There you go. See, that's not. See, there you are. See, you gotta kick it around. Now that's it right there. I was trying to put it in actually the wrong spot. And you, with your fingers, that's why I glue myself all the time, is because when you try to get your fingers so you can feel how flush it is. And we'll slap some glue on here. And hopefully we can get it quickly into the right spot. I don't know, but one day I'm going to end up showing you a video where this thing gets stuck in the wrong position and I got to get it off. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to get it right the first time. There we go. Now I want to spin it around, but I want to watch it because this thing's ready to flip over because it's now getting top heavy. So I'm going to hit it with the kicker. So what I got together is nice and smooth on this side. I'm hoping it's okay on the other side. I want to be careful. Spin that around. There we go. Kick it up. Kick it up a notch. There we go. Looking good. As far as I'm concerned, it's looking good. Here we go. See that? And actually, I know the lighting is it's pretty bright, but I'm actually pretty impressed with the seams I made. Actually, I'm very impressed with them today. Like you can see that if you're really looking, but wow. So that's pretty good. So an arowana, this is going to be a really, really neat fish. Like I'm saying, the guys in Florida, there's some young lads in Florida I watch. I don't know if I'm supposed to give them a plug or not. And I don't want to mention anybody's names in case they don't want me to or whatever. But I watch a few episodes before I go to bed. A few other channels that I like to. I like fish. I like animals. So yeah. So we don't want to make this video that long. So let's because I'll keep jabbering. So and if any of you got any questions for me, I don't have the reason I don't have comments on my channel is because everybody goes, I want the STL file. Give me the STL file. That's all they ask is STL. And I don't even ask that. They go, STL file, please, or STL file. And that's not really a question. Anything you're looking for, you can find. If you want this, just Google it and it'll tell you where you can buy it. I bought it. So, I mean, and I'm not out here doing a plug. So, they're not hard search. So if you want something and I'm doing it and you know the name of it and see the name of it, you can Google it. But if you want to get a hold of me with actual questions and stuff like that, Jurplastic World Dioramas on Instagram, or you could Gmail me at Jurplastic World Dioramas, and I'll answer you. So, but yeah, some of my the things I have, or some of my videos I have open to comments, but not very many. Just for that reason is that I get the same routine as they want the STL file. Well, it's not the questions that I want and it's not for me to promote somebody else's channel unless YouTube's doing it or somebody else is doing it or yeah, because that's not my, yeah. So I hope you understand that. And we're waiting for the next piece. We decided that we're gonna glue this piece on. They've already put some glue on it. It's more in the center. And we're gonna put this like this. There we go. See if we can drop it on the floor. And that should do the trick. Oh, maybe not. Come on. There we go. Get some kicker going. There we go. Oh, finger stuck. If you see skin stuck to it, it files off easy. It's not fun, but it files off easy. Put that together like that. And There we go. All right. So we have that together. There's the tail. So now we're going to wait for the last piece to come. This probably won't stand up. Nope. And there we go. A little bit on the seams there. Make it look a little nicer. Sand it down. It'll take a bit of work. Make it exactly the way you want it. This file has a little bit of a bevel to it. I got a whole pile of nice little files for Christmas. It's what I like, stuff that I can use. Christmas is great because everybody knows what I need. I have my own little wish list. It's within my own family. And that, you get the idea. I'm not going to do a whole video of that because it would take forever. Now, push in my keyboard. Set up. Turn on my, this is my portable heat gun for soldering and melting, and if you're not careful, melting something you don't want to melt. The eyeballs over here. Here's the little eyes we're going to do. I dropped it. Here, see if I can put it in my hand. Aha, there we go. That's going to be her or his eyes. Okay, now we're just going to wait for that to heat up. And we're going to, that eye there, that'd be a better eye right there. See, then you can see that. I'm going to make it so that you can see what I'm doing, I hope. I don't know, once this heats up, the glass is down. Once we start to get I turn my head a lot so that I can show you guys what I'm doing. Now, I'm not sure, this one bulges out a lot, so I don't want to put a hole in it. So I'm going to take my time. So it's heating up, getting hot enough. I work my way around. Like I said, I don't want to make a hole in it if I don't have to. I just want to kind of cave it in because it's already popping out, so you could actually paint it. That's what the designer of the model makes it so that you can paint it, but I want to put the glass in it. So I'm gonna, and it's doing well actually. Maybe give it a rest for a minute so that it doesn't get all hot everywhere. And then work on it slowly. Now the arowana, it actually moves his eyes around in any direction. It's kind of neat. I mean, not kind of neat, it is neat. Old school talk, kinda. Okay, we'll give it a bit of a rest so I don't want to make it too soft to make a hole. Because then I'll have to fill it in. And I have another technique of filling it in. That's another video. Oops, see how it's starting to pop in? Like I said, we don't want to pop it. What we can do is get it to the point where we like it. When without burning everything, we can push it in with it. There we go. There we go. Push it in with the X-Acto. Smooth it out, let it dry. Because we want that contour there to make it look like it's facing forward. So that's good. I like that. A little hot? Nope, not bad. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And can we see? I gotta see. Okay, not too bad. Like I said, we don't want to cave it in to the point where there's a hole. We want to cave it in so that it's a nice. Let me take our time. The video can be fast forwarded, or I can fast forward it. Some people want straight to the point. Some people want a little more instruction. So try to please everyone. To me, if I'm interested enough in figuring out how to do it, I'm going to watch it. You got to at least watch someone's video through to the full the first time, at least to get the gist of it, because you don't want to miss nothing. I mean, like, people got some good points, so you kind of want to watch it. I mean, if you're just looking for a certain reason, like a certain part in it that you know's there, and then you're doing it a second time, and you want to go forward a little quicker. Okay, so we want to shut this thing down. So we'll push that. And I should turn it off. Okay, and then turn that off. And we'll make sure this is pushed in. See, there you go. Trying to get it on an angle so you can see it. There we go. There we go. So pretty well pushed in, so that, and they're cooled down. So I could actually take this eye and give you an idea. An idea, get it? An idea. This is kind of awkward. Yeah, so, but we'll glue them in and then you'll see a little better. Okay, so you can turn that off. Okay. The extra pieces to get a good bond with the eye. And when you put these eyes in, I make these myself. There's a video on how to make them. And this is a cardstock on the end of it. So you don't want to use any hot glue or any liquid glue that will penetrate that, because it goes in and it makes the glass on the inside foggy. So don't use any glue other than, I would say, epoxy or silicone or something like that. Something that won't penetrate the cardboard or the cardstock and ruin your eye, because then it'll look like you have a cataract. So you want to avoid that. So that's why I use the stiffer epoxy, or like a plumber's epoxy or two-step epoxy. You want that nice and smooth. And this one too, nice and smooth. Get the edge off. There we go. Nice. Now, I'm gonna put the eyes in. Now, the funny thing about it is this is the platform, the raft, that came from this part of the fish that sat on that part. So we're actually going to use this for a spreadsheet, for not a spreadsheet, but a worksheet for our epoxy. So we need enough for 2 eyes. So we'll go a little bit farther today. There, that. And put this beside it so we can see the length. So we can mix it basically the same. I think we got a little bit more of the black than we have the white, so I like to be pretty accurate. We'll put a little bit more. There we go. And try not to touch the tube against the other one, or against the other tube, but the tube against the hardener. You don't want it to harden up inside the tube just from a little bit. And we mix it up. Okay, down with the glasses. And we will be putting it where the eye goes. And flip it around so we don't get it all running all over the place. So we're going to put a blob there. Go around it sparingly because the rest can be taken off after. And we'll push it in like that. There we go. We'll see where the eye is there. Exactly. There we go. All right. So I want to kind of even that up. Don't worry about it getting down. You kind of want to blend it anyway. You want to make it look. There we go. And if you get it on the glass, once it dries, you can remove it with the X-Acto knife very carefully. There we go. There you go. See, it almost looks real. Now we can remove, it's self-leveling. Now, I just don't want to, I want to be careful that I don't tip it over too far so the other eye doesn't, because this stuff is self-leveling, so it's problematic if it would be the drip. So that should be enough for this side. We're going to push that in. Not as much as the other side, but I can deal with that. I stuck my finger in it, so that's why my pants are never the clean pants that I wear for doing these jobs. Back when I go out, I don't wear my good pants either, so whatever. My work boots and my jeans with some ripped jeans, unless I'm going somewhere where, like McDonald's or something. Yeah, you gotta dress up to go to the McD's. You don't want to walk in there like a bum. Somebody might recognize me. Hey, there's Professor Vinster. Who cares? I've seen him. Hey, Professor Vinster, can I get your autograph? Really? I don't think that's ever going to happen. There's Mrs. Vinster over there probably going, there you go again. All right. Starting to set up a bit here, so I'm trying to fill in a couple of these spots there. And I'm watching this other one doesn't run off the table here. I want to make sure that the glass is covered. You don't want anything getting into the inside of the eye. You want to make sure it's. Sorry, I'm not showing you here. It should be on an angle that you can see everything, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And I can touch it up later. There we go. So there's his eyes. Aren't they cool? Now he's looking like a arowana. Like I said, you go over it later after it's all dry. He's cute. He's swimming at you. You cute? Cool. Very cool. You feel the stuff starting to stick, so it's, once you know, it's pretty well sticky. And there's the gold weld. There you go. A and a B, hardener, and the actual rosin. That's what it says on here. Yeah, hardener and rosin. Steel reinforced. So it has a bit of a smell to it, but it's not too bad. It's not to the point where I got to wear a respirator. New day. Now, when I went online to check out for colors, so when I finished building this baby, I figured out something. I've been calling it an arowana. Well, it's almost looks like an arowana, but it's Arapaima, which is a lot different, larger fish. Now, they do have the difference between the two because they are mixed up all the time, which obviously I got mixed up. So it's an Arapaima, so which is still really cool. So anyway, at the beginning of this video, you'll know that I've said arowana all through it. Not all through it, but up to this point. So because I've already done the gluing and all that, I can't start all over again, but I can correct it. Still a really cool fish. Not as colorful as the arowana, but basically the same idea. And online, if you go online, it'll show you the difference between the two fish. And the difference is actually in the actual back, here, in the back, the fin itself once it's put together, and how long that whole thing is through there. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to attach this part. So I'm going to push in my keyboard and get that out of the way. And I'm going to actually glue this part onto here. And I should get away with it. I hope I can get away with it with the quick glue and my kicker. So without further ado, and hopefully, hey, look at that. That doesn't happen very often. But it did get rid of this excess. So that should do the job. There we go. Now, put some glue on here. Hopefully there's enough. There we go. Don't want the hole too big. I don't want to wear this stuff, especially on my good shirt. My Leonard Skinner shirt. I don't want to get any on my Leonard Skinner shirt. So then that goes on like that. And if I put it on my knee like that, and then again, same idea. Try not to glue myself. This side looked really good. Go. I spray this side. Switch it around without dropping it. Oh, beautiful. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay, and we're got it. There we go. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, so now that we're on the, we'll check the next piece if we put it on properly. There we go. This one should be a breeze. Yeah, I'll say that now and then end up not being my luck. Put some more of this quick glue on it. And again, close to the edge so that, because that's where the stronger part, that's where you want it to be stronger. And the inside, it's like a drum. So you want as much on the outside. Prop it up so that it's half decent. Then again, don't stick to it, which I feel I'm doing already. Okay, that's pretty good there. Stick to the top of it. To the edge. And that looks really good. Hit it with the kicker. Get this side. Good to go. And bring it down. And hit this side with the kicker. And move it forward. There we go. And like I said, it doesn't take long for this stuff. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. I can fit it in the whole frame. What do you think of that? Uh-oh, I got an itchy nose. Ah! Itchy. All right, we got her. What do you think of that? Isn't that a beauty? So that's an Arapaima. Oh, and hopefully I'm pronouncing it properly. Yeah, don't drink out of my drink there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Look at the twist in this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to paint this. Look at that. Look at that. That's so nice. Here we go. So I think it's a mean fish out in the wild, but this one actually looks pretty cute. We got the eye in there, and that looks really cool. All right, so I guess the next step would be to fill it in a bit and then figure out if this is going to be a number one or or we're going to put the whole thing together, I hope. Okay, I'm not going to go on with the painting of it. I'll do that in another video where I want to prime it, prepare it, make it really nice, and some driftwood and some other fish with it. So I want to make it more into a diorama. So you have to wait for a part 2, which shouldn't be that much longer. So anyway, next video is coming up. Watch it and stay tuned for this next one.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.